everyone, welcome to the first HauntVlog of the season. So you may have figured out, obviously, Not Scary Farm is not happening. They're instead doing the Taste of Halloween. So what I thought would be a good idea for this particular HauntVlog was to do haunts that are currently going on, that are being socially distant as possible, and seeing what they're like. So the first one we're going to is Urban Legends of Southern California. So I'm very excited for that. Tonight is opening night. I was not expecting to get tickets for this day, but fuck it, we're doing it. So I'm actually meeting up with my bride right now, and you'll see him in just a second. Let's go. Okay, everyone, so we're in Costa Mesa now. We're at Sushi Amari. We just got food. I have leftovers. My lovely date is currently in the bathroom because this experience is 45 minutes long. And he was like, I don't know if I can handle it, and I don't know if there's bathrooms there, and I don't either. So, yes, we're gonna see how that goes. There he is. There's my date. This is Logan. Logan is, so fun story. Logan is in the Army, and he's going to be in Fort Knox for the entire month of October. So that meant I got to spend as much time as I can polluting his mind with Halloween events, and this is one of them. He flies out on the 3rd in a few days, so you'll already be in Fort Knox by the time you all see this. And then he comes back about not the last weekend of October, but definitely like a couple weeks after that. But we're excited. I'm excited. We're ready to have some fun. So right now our time is at 8:30. It's 7:45. We have about 45 minutes before you actually have to go. So we'll figure it out. There'll be time. Hopefully. Cool. So we're still trying to figure out where to go and how to get to this damn place. I think we got it now. I think we should be okay. But like, if you look, that's it right there. That's the shenanigans we're about to get into. So I'm dying to see what this turns into. I'm nervous. As some of you all know, and he's just about to find out, that as much as I love going through shit, I get scared pretty easily. I jump. So this motherfucker's gonna have me on his lap by the time we're done with this damn thing. He goes, can I fucking drive now? I'm ready. There we are. Urban Legends. It's like 8 o'clock and our time isn't until like 8:30. So we have like a decent amount of time for it to actually be ready to go. So let's see how that turns out. You see that? The flashing lights right there? Oh, that's freaky as fuck. Y'all, I'm living my gay fantasy. They gave us fucking light up sticks to improve our experience. How? I want to know how these are gonna help educate me. But we're waiting. These are how long the lines are, and then once we get into that lane, we get a photo taken. This is long. I don't like this. I don't like this. This isn't okay. We should be getting in soon. Fingers crossed. I see some things moving and telling people to move, so I think we're doing okay. Also, the AC is not that bad right now. It's hot and muggy. Ooh, it's time. It's time. Oh my God, it's time. Okay, so we just came out of it. So he, Miss Thang right there, made some good points. Said he liked it, but what did you say they should have done?
So the 3 different ones. The first one was the canyon. And I think that one they could have done with having some other varieties of monsters in that one. I think that would have made that one pretty cool, much more scarier.
Then we did Sasquatch.
The second one was Sasquatch, and that one was more of a experience one in the fact that you were watching the people who were looking for Sasquatch kind of thing.
Get like massacred by gorilla.
The only monsters they had were like 2 or 3 people in those, you know, full black
monkey
costumes.
Yeah.
Which were okay, but they weren't particularly scary, and they didn't really do anything besides kill the other people.
Yards.
Yeah. And then our last one was the like Orange County old fairgrounds, I guess, and it was just mostly dance stuff, which was cool. I just think they could have benefited from more.
What they should have done was they had everybody focused on the dance number in the middle. What they should have done was, while everybody was so focused on the dance number in the middle, they could have had people sneaking up between the cars or something, and then doing jump scares or something.
Yeah,
that would have made it pretty cool.
But other than that, was it fun?
But yeah, it was cool, and it was fun to see what people are doing with haunts and trying to celebrate Halloween with all the COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
So it was still a really good time.
But we'll talk later when we get back to the apartment. Bye. And we're back. So the way I want to do this is I want to kind of go through each, or kind of give my major points about everything. Seeing those, we kind of talked about exactly what we thought between each one. So I thought it would be perfect if we just kind of tackle the whole event in general. So Logan brings up a really good point in where he's basically said that they thought more about the logistics than they did more about the story and the things that they were going to do inside. Now, I do think that they could have heavily benefited from that because it would have made the experience just even better. The other thing I noticed too is it seemed to be very disjointed, especially in the fact that it starts off in like this like drive-in and with these couple of people. It didn't really make sense. I was kind of, obviously there's like didn't really seem to have like much of a story there. It seemed to be more atmospheric than it was about the story itself or what was happening. But again, I think they could have heavily benefited from more things happening. Do I think that obviously for a first year it was really good? I do think so. Do not turn away from it. I do think it's fun. It's a unique experience. I think what would make the experience even more if they had just added more. If there was more of a cohesive storyline, if there was something that started it and then had you travel into the rest of it, and that would have just made the experience a little bit better. Obviously, this is coming from the mouth of a haunter who has their own company and has been scaring for at least 8 to 9 years, so I have seen a various amount of different haunts and experienced different ways. So urban legends, obviously not my first, but it's definitely not gonna be my last, and won't be the only time I see something like this, and I think that it would heavily benefit from something like that. So those are my thoughts on urban legends of Southern California. Feel free to leave in the comments down below if you have seen this by the time you're watching this. Have you seen it? What are your thoughts on it? As well as also special thanks to Logan for coming to hang out with me. Unfortunately, by the time he sees this, he will probably be in Fort Knox for like a month. It's gonna be so weird. If you have not subscribed yet, what the fuck are you doing? Hit the subscribe button because I'm gonna try to do as many haunts as I can. Try me, I'm gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, my name is Forrest, and I'll see you in the shadows.